It's been a while since I shared my last 10 by 10 capsule, and I really wanted to start this series back up again as I think it really showcases how you can utilize a small portion of your wardrobe to build a lot of outfits, and it's really practical in particular when you are traveling. So today's little capsule edit is really with a bit of a city break in mind. Maybe you are going on a bit of a business trip, you want to look smart casual, but you also want to have options for exploring and doing things that are a little bit more relaxed. So I have 10 clothing items here along with 3 accessories as well, which I'm not including as part of the 10 items. Just a pair of ballet flats, sandals, and then a bag that can be worn on the shoulder or crossbody. I am really excited to be partnering with Lily Silk on today's video, and if you've been a long time subscriber then you'll be very familiar with the brand as I have featured them in my videos for many years now. And what I've done is I've selected some new in pieces from the brand to include as part of this edit, and I have to say it's giving me French Riviera, which I absolutely love, and it's all down to the color palette, which if you're building any sort of a capsule, that is a really good place to start so that you can have some cohesion and it makes it a lot simpler to put together and build your outfits. So I'm going to talk a little bit about Lily Silk and also share with you the items that I picked, and I have to say I think this is my best edit ever. Like the first item I have to share, obsessed. I've already had some questions about it when I have worn it recently, but if you aren't familiar with Lily Silk, they are really just known for their silk pieces, in particular their silk shirts. I've got 2 here, and all of their silk pieces are made using mulberry silk, which is essentially the queen of silk fibers. It is so luxurious, literally just feels like butter in your hands. This silk sort of charmeuse blouse in particular in this lovely boyfriend fit. You can see it has this lustrous shine when the light hits it, which I like, and I kind of think you also get that nice little contrast with the buttons here. This is in an off-white, almost a pale buttercream color, which I like because it's very easy to kind of pair back and isn't as harsh or as high contrast as a pure white would be. The quality is really beautiful, and I think one of the things to kind of note is that when you are receiving anything from Lily Silk, it all comes really beautifully packaged. So all of their packaging is recyclable and it's made out of recycled materials, and it is a little bit of an experience. It either comes in a beautiful gift box that is adorned with a little ribbon, or it comes in these lovely little sleeves, which also have an insert with care instructions and how to fold your blouses, which is really handy. Yeah, so this first blouse, a really good classic, something that you can easily pair back for work. You could wear it on the weekend. If you were at the beach in a pinch, you could wear this as a cover-up, though be very careful when wearing sun cream. So that's the first item, and I'm wearing this in a size small. I will have all my sizing info linked down below. Then the next sort of silk shirt that I have here is this beautiful navy and white stripe, and I have to say this particular combination is really trending at the moment. I've seen so many iterations of this, but I think Lily Silk have kind of nailed the brief. For me, it's the detail with the vertical versus horizontal stripe which you get on the cuff here. I think that that's just a lovely little subtle touch that kind of makes us feel a bit more special. Where the silk charmeuse blouse is a little bit more oversized, this has more of a regular intentional fit in my opinion, and you'll also notice that the silk, so both these blouses are 100% silk, it has a slightly different texture. So it resembles more of a twill, which I like. Again, wearing this one in a size small, really beautiful, even just with those white trousers that I'm currently wearing. Then I think kind of my favorite piece that I picked out from Lily Silk this time around is this silk knitted sleeveless top. So this feels very much like a mariniere, which you know I adore. The Britain striped tops are a huge part of my own personal style. This one is sleeveless, making it perfect for the warmer months. You could easily wear this to the office. It has these lovely little details here along the shoulder with the buttons that are functional as well if you wanted to undo them and just kind of have the neck sort of open ever so slightly. It's also just a really nice fit. Really heavy weight too, like this is weighty, and to me I think that just sort of speaks to the luxury and the quality of Lily Silk items. And you can of course wash this as well, which makes it really easy to care for. So that's a real win, and one that I have been reaching for quite a bit recently actually. Then the other 2 items that I picked are a pair of trousers and skirt, and these trousers, oh my gosh, okay, so wide leg fluid draped trousers. This entire sort of silhouette has me in a bit of a chokehold of late, and I really like this elevated, luxurious take because it is essentially that but in silk, and again just feels really special. It has the little turn up cuff at the hem, which I think you could easily let down if you were taller than I am, because on me these just graze the floor. So they're kind of the perfect length. I'm 172 centimeters for reference. You could also sort of fold them up again if you were more petite. They do have the single pleat at the front, which I find to be really flattering, and then at the back they've got the elastic. So these are great if you are wanting something that looks formal from the front and also in the fabrication, but actually feels relaxed at the back. You know, it's like formal in the front, party in the back. But I really love these, and being in a classic navy, they are really easy to style. Then my final pick was a navy pleated skirt, and this is something that I talk about a lot, especially for workwear. I think that pleated skirts are a really beautiful option because they have so much movement, and I think they just add a little bit of drama to your outfit. This one made even more special with the asymmetrical hemline, almost like a handkerchief detail. And I did actually give it a quick steam, and clearly no disruption to any of the pleats, which I was very thrilled about. And it has the elasticated waistband, which makes this one a very comfortable option to wear. So another really beautiful piece, and in that navy, a really good classic shade. What I like about these pieces is it feels like I can add a little bit of luxury into my everyday, even when I'm wearing something that is a little bit more relaxed and that feels really effortless. And Lily Silk have given me a couple of discount codes that I wanted to share with you. So you can get 12% off site-wide using the code Mademoiselle12, or alternatively, you can get 15% off orders of $280 or more with the code 15Mademoiselle. I will have that information on screen. I'll also have every item I shared linked down in the description box, along with my sizing information and all those codes, so that you can easily find it there. So do just click show more. And I can't wait to show you these items in action, and also just share how versatile they are as part of this capsule wardrobe edit. So I want to talk about the other items that I did include in this edit. So you can see there's a real heavy predominance of blue, and I wanted to lean on that but opt for another shade, as tonal looks are really my bread and butter when it comes to getting dressed. I think it is just such a simple way to look very chic and put together. So I opted for this lovely light blue shirt. This has a bit of an oversized fit to it, so it feels really casual and counteracts against some of the more formal pieces that I've included. So this is where you have that sort of weekend wear component to this edit. Then of course you need a good outerwear piece, something that's going to work back with everything, and classic trench coat. I thought, considering that there's a bit of a French influence here, why not really lean into it and just go full out? So opted for this lovely camel trench coat. This one is a longer one, and I personally really like that at the moment, at least for the mood that I'm in. I think that it again is something I talk about a bit, but it adds in that little bit of drama and excitement that I'm looking for, and this one is really beautiful quality. I really like the details of the buttons on the front too. Then of course a knitwear piece, because you know we need to be able to layer. What if it gets cool? What if it gets a bit cooler in the evening but not cool enough to warrant wearing a jacket? So I opted for this sort of oatmeal-y one with this mottled yarn, which I really like because again it adds a little bit of visual dimension, a bit of visual interest, and I think that's something that we're often looking for in even the most basic pieces. So then the other items that I included are two other bottoms. So we've got a white cotton twill mini skirt. This one I like because the silhouette is a little bit more fitted. It isn't quite an A-line style, but it doesn't feel like a bodycon one either. It sort of sits right in the middle, striking that perfect balance, and being a cotton twill, it's really hard wearing. And then finally, a good pair of shorts for those days where it is a little bit warmer or you are doing a bit of exploring. So these ones here are in a cotton and linen blend, and they're just a great basic high-waisted beige linen short, something that would work back easily with everything else that I selected. So those are the 10 clothing pieces that I'm going to be including as part of this edit. I've actually already filmed the outfits, and I had more than 20 different combinations, so just a little bit of a sign of how versatile these pieces are, especially with the shoes and the bag that I decided to choose. So let's get into the outfits. I want to share these with you because I just think they are chef's kiss. 10 item capsule wardrobe edit, something that I thought would be really perfect for either a city break where you want to look a little bit more put together despite maybe not really putting in too much effort, or maybe a situation where you are going away for work where you want to look smart but don't necessarily want to take your sky high heels with you. So I hope that you got a little bit of outfit inspiration from this video, and I would love to know if there's any other sort of situations that you would like me to do a 10 by 10 capsule wardrobe edit for. Please tell me down in the comments section below. A huge thank you to Lily Silk for partnering with me. It was just such a joy to be able to include these beautiful silk pieces as part of my capsule. And don't forget, I do have those two discount codes, Mademoiselle12 for 12% off site-wide, or 15 Mademoiselle for 15% off orders $280 or more. All that info down in the description box, but thank you so much for spending some of your day with me. I hope that you are having the most incredible start to your week, and I will see you again very soon with a brand new video. Thanks for watching. Bye.